Since the early days of digital pianos, Roland has been one of the top providers of instruments and a contender amongst the competition in the field. Today we're looking at the RP701 from Roland, which replaces the 501 model. It has a lot of neat features and a lot of fun things in it, and we're going to show you that coming right up. Hi, this is Ted with Alamo Music Center in beautiful downtown San Antonio, Texas.
And I'm Patrick Marr. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channels, check out our other videos, sign up for notifications, like our videos, leave us comments. We really appreciate the support and we love to interact with you guys. Ted, the RP701 here behind us.
It's a neat keyboard. I have to say it's the first time I really looked at one of these Roland digital pianos that's all set up. That's not just like a keyboard, okay?
Yeah.
And the first thing we did is we brought it in here, we set it up, looked like that, and I saw these 4 buttons. And I thought it was one of those where you had to hold this down and change the thing, and I didn't realize that it's got this nice little niche there that closes up, and it's got a screen.
It does.
Actually sent me to the owner's manual to figure out how to change the sounds, and I'm seeing all these buttons in the screens, and I come in here, I stick my head in there, and I look at it and go, this isn't it. This must be one of the different ones in the book. But it's really kind of fascinating because
it's a cool feature.
It worked.
It's a cool feature because at first you're like, oh, that's weird. It doesn't smoothly go up, but really it's there to kind of conceal some of the
electronic looking stuff.
Yeah, and so sometimes you want it to be a little bit more
piano looking
and not so many buttons.
Right.
But when you want to use it as a utility, you can open it up. So that's one of the cool features, the new cabinet design for the RP701, replacing the 501. So yeah, it kind of gives you that overall look that this looks kind of like a spin-it piano, which is, I think, the spin-it piano died so that digital pianos can look like this, right?
It seemed like it, yeah.
Yeah, right around the same time, the Clavinova line, Kawai has the KDP series, there's the Aria series from Yamaha. The RP line from Roland is their Roland piano line. This is, that intermediate beginner level point where it doesn't really go into their high end yet. You're not getting into the HP series from Roland. You're not getting to the Clavinova series yet from Yamaha. But that this is the top tier model for this piano model or piano line.
Of all the models we have, this is the biggest, heaviest case for the price with 3 pedals. And this one happens to be, I don't know if they call this white or ivory, but it does have gold pedals, which in all 3 of the pedals are there. So you have the damper, sustain, and the sostenuto pedal. And it works great. I think you can also assign functions to these pedals for some of the organ sounds, and you can get some of the other kind of tremolos and stuff to work a little differently.
Yeah, so I think that the overall thought process in this line, and Roland released two products for 2021 within this line, the 701s. They have the F701 and then the RP701. We're going to be doing product reviews on both of those. But what's really neat about this product category is it's really you're ready to play. You're ready to advance your craft right out of the box. It has the pedals. It has the stands. It has the bench. It has everything. You don't have to think, oh, I forgot.
Ergonomics are absolutely critical in playing, particularly with a younger student and even a returning adult, because you don't want to sit on a high bench with a low piano and you need your arms straight and not bent one way or the other. And it really is effective because it allows you to sit for more than a couple of hours.
Yeah, and being comfortable, I think, is one of the most important parts of growing your craft. You want to be able to sit here for a long time and really hone in and not be bugged by anything. So really a neat feature set in this price category. This does come in right at $15.99. And so there's in this price range, there's some really high-end portable instruments, but they don't come with accessories like the 3 pedals and the stand and the bench. So just be aware when you are comparing apples to apples that you actually are looking at what it comes in inclusively, because a lot of times people don't realize, oh yeah, that doesn't come with a stand or a bench, and then they're left having to add accessories that don't match, and they're trying to grab a chair instead of a bench. So this kind of answers that question: what will be enough for my student, for myself, and comes in a nice box. You can ship right to your door. Takes a little bit to assemble. You're looking at probably an hour's worth of work. Easier when you set it up with another person.
Sure.
But yeah, so this is the, it's not as sleek as the F series. So the F701 is just a little bit more compact, but very similar feature set. The PHA-4 is the action that's on Roland, pretty much from this price point all the way down to the FP30X. You're going to get that PHA-4, and that's not a bad thing. It's a very good thing.
It's a great action.
It has escapement. It has it's just a very complex feel, and very weighted all the way across, graded weighted hammers, and so it's just going to be enough for a beginner or intermediate, especially right out of the gate.
I believe this one has the same sound card as the F701.
Yeah, the Supernatural sound card from Roland. It's something that they just moved down into the FP30 and FP60X. Great sounding, amazing Roland samples. 256 note polyphony. That is an upgrade from the predecessor. The 501 had half of that. So just some of those small details that upgraded in the 701. A big one was Bluetooth audio.
Right.
And and Bluetooth audio basically means that you, with your phone or with a tablet, anything that can stream Bluetooth, you can set it up with this and be playing your favorite songs, your favorite tunes, and really just have it filling up the room. You have a great 24-watt speaker system sitting right in your room. So the speakers on here, 12 watts per side, enough to fill a room, enough to sound great, and not going to take up a ton of space. Kind of compact, easy to move around. I think it comes in around 111 pounds. And so just all in all, it's a great solid option, especially under $2,000. It kind of checks a lot of boxes. And so you ready to play
I'm ready to give it a sample.
Let's listen to what some of the key sounds are on this and take a listen to it.
again, Patrick, I hope you noticed that I like playing the same thing so that people can distinguish one piano sound to another. And what I really like here, again, just like on the F701, are the kind of the first primary settings, like the concert grand piano and the electrics. However, the vintage electrics I like a lot too.
Yeah.
The organ bass I didn't go over all the organs on this one, but there's a lot of organ sounds in there. And
Yeah.
not just pipe organs and church organs. So some of those are great. They even have the humongous one, but they have, the portable, the bars and all that kind of stuff. So there's some really great jazz organs and stuff in there.
Yeah, no, it's very cool, and you can mess a little bit more with the Roland Designer piano app that can hook up wirelessly because of the Bluetooth.
Right.
And so you can go in and you actually control that with their app, which is a lot of fun. And you can go
the
through
functions
voicings.
there's all kind of functions you can do on this, and from what I understand, it's easier to get the app and download the app and run those functions and change the piano around the way that you want through the app.
Yeah. No, so just a great sounding instrument, about 320 voices. We did highlight just a couple of them, but Roland is really kind of known for their sound engines and their approach to modeling and creating new sounds. And so just a great sounding instrument. Really, it's going to be a standard. It's in this price range. Something that this is featureful. It's going to be a bestseller, of course, but really kind of just what you expect from Roland nowadays, what you expect from some of these bigger brands, and kind of trickling down. The 256 note polyphony, the Bluetooth audio is now available on it, a more updated design on the actual cabinet, and just some nice features that they've sprinkled in that have trickled down the lines.
Extremely affordable price. I mean, this is like the modern technical spin-it piano.
Yeah, no, it's very cool because you look 10 years ago and 15 years ago. And
these weren't even available. There was nothing like it.
And you were spending at least $3,000 or $4,000 to get something even remotely similar to this, and it wasn't going to sound as good or have as many features. So it's just very cool that we live in the modern age and we're able to appreciate and have some really cool instruments. Well, thank you for playing, Ted. Patrick with Alamo Music Center. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you've owned any of the Roland piano line, the RP line, the 501 maybe, or if you're looking at getting the 701, please let others know what you think. Leave us some comments. I know a lot of people will appreciate the feedback, and it will help them kind of find the right instrument in their journey. And if you have something that's comparable that you're like, hey, no, check this one out too, I'm sure those comments will be helpful and help people find the right instrument. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.